don't even PB, pretty much, at that point. I'm not playing that out. The game was literally just telling me, it's like, dude, how much more time do I need you to lose before you give up? Well, that was it, right there. Let's go back to fun percent. Fun percent seem to be some of our best. Right? I just can't keep, like, everything just went wrong at some point. The second that exit battlefield hit, everything went to shit. Yeah, because normally we need to enter the forest no later than like the 53 mark, and we were already at almost 50 minutes, and we still hadn't done the full getting Kaylee back and everything, so yeah, we're easily 4 minutes back. I was gonna play it. Nice. Yeah, that would have been like a 57-minute entering the tree. So I've always said I will not take anything over 56. Alright, this is the run. This is the run. The sad part is we had such a good first 30 minutes on that last run. It was solid. Solid. Fun percent is the best percent. Standard opener. If only we got that crit one hit earlier, that would have been a very sweet move. Oh, that miss. That's brutal. So we're gonna see a bunch of animations now. Yeah, so this one damage I was taking, Hunnix, like I said, if you ever do a casual playthrough, don't save and load when you get her, and you'll see you take like 30-something damage per hit. It's crazy. And then once you load your game, even her early armor, it'll drop to 1 damage. No, I clicked left. Okay, game's being very picky about my animations, or my menuing here. Whatever, 7 seconds doesn't bother me. But I clicked left. Don't know why it didn't go through. Maybe I'm going a little too fast for the game. Need to slow down. Should have been more like we were like probably 5 seconds ahead, but Can't really screw up that first part outside dying to Minotaur, and even then, that's probably only a 10-second loss at the end of the day. It's not a big deal. It's just when you're only 1 minute into the run, it's like it's an easy reset. Hey, what's up, X10 Power? How's it going? Oh, yeah, on speed gaming? Man, that was a while ago. Yeah, I'm still cracking at it. Got my PB down to 2 hours, 36 seconds. And working on that sub 2 barrier. The luck on this run's already looking shady. God, this run is just already going bad. I'm sure that was like 15 seconds I'll never get back. Yeah, we're so close. And actually, that time was with a floor 1. I had an insane run, and it didn't even floor 6. And still, that's my best time to date. Which I think I got last week. Probably less than a week ago, actually. If it was a floor 6 and everything went the same, that could have been the second or third fastest time in the world. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're getting there, though. I know it's bound to happen at some point. Stepping up my runs every night. Try to do at least 2-3 full runs every night, maybe 5-6 resets on bad starts. Oh man. That'd be so nice to break this up too, though. I'll be so happy. Because I plan on taking a break. I have been on this since the tournament. Just never ending the grind. Nice mess, Tristan. Well played, sir. Well played. Oh yeah, what's that? What are you trying to learn? Okay, so we won't have any dupe seeds, but starting this at a relatively good time. Could be better though. Bomb glitch where you skip most of the third area. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's basically, yeah, just the order in which you set up your inventory. Fair enough. So you'll pick up seeds first, then potions, and then you'll pick up refreshers, and then heals. And they're in a few thousand times. Yeah, my suggestion would be just create your own notes. Make notes of what you think is most important to remember. That helped me a lot. Ooh, not the best fight so far. But Could be worse. Okay, we got 2 more cures. Hopefully this one hits because it'll probably knock him on the ground. Okay. Maybe a crit. No. Okay, that's good though. That should kill him. 20 seconds isn't bad. Yeah, the good news is though, because we got a floor 1 on my PB, is that's a 4-minute 11-second loss. So usually I'll keep a run going until I'm about 3 minutes behind. At 3 minutes, it's kind of garbage. But yeah, it's not the best Rex, sadly. I would have liked like a 945. But we got a bunch of triple mobs at the very beginning we had to run from, so that's mainly the time lost. The fight itself went pretty decent. I think we had 3 mobs I had to run from, which is probably that 20 seconds. But yeah, so we picked up the seeds here, and we'll pick up the potions at the very exit. And then refreshers are in Pyramid, and then the heal potions are also in Pyramid. Right before the ice armor. And then it's all set up and ready to go. Pick up Yield, Steel Shield. Alright, here's the potions. Alright, still need to do 3 seeds too. Oops, didn't mean to jump. Hey, thanks for the host. Yeah. Well, we definitely won't get that sub 20 squid eye. We'll be in the 20s though. Sub 20 is pretty much out of our reach at this point. And MQ runners deserve the host. Thanks, man. I know, there hasn't been a lot of MQ runners, I don't think, lately. After that tournament, there was like a bunch of new runners, but they kind of did it for the tournament. Before the tournament, though, oh, whoops. Wow, brain fart. Before the tournament, there's a ton of Mystic Mondays running, but I haven't seen a Mystic Monday race in a while. And everyone kind of took a break. Hopefully they do another tournament at some point. Bring everyone back into it. I mean, that's what got me into the game. I wasn't a speedrunner for it until that tournament. Now I speedrun it almost every single night. I don't trust you, Blondie. Yeah, you were a little bit late on it, but we're trying. Yeah, I mean, my first run was like a 3-hour, 9-minute, and then I got down to 2:30 relatively quickly. And then after that, it definitely will take a little bit. You can get down to the 250 range, which is like considered the average point. Alright, we need 2 more seed dupes at some point. Yeah, 215 is kind of the like the midway point between the people who really grind down past that and the ones that kind of stop at that point. Because then it starts really getting grindy. Okay, we'll hit level 5 on this one for sure. Oh, Hedgehog, the rare time he goes first. He could have crit right there. He tends to do so, sadly. Oops, I went the wrong way in the menu. Kittens lobby. Maybe that first strike almost screwed me up. I actually don't like first strikes. Not only does it waste time because of the menu box, but it always absorbs my input for changing it from manual to auto. The only time I'll take is during the centaurs, because centaurs can be very trolly. Especially if we're not level 6, which I don't think we're going to hit level 6. Because we had so many double packs. We got one more mob to hit 6. Double turtles every time. Don't think we're going to hit... Oh, okay, we did. Whew. Gives us the extra speed boost. I mean, technically they'd still go before Ben, but it's a lot more secure like this. And we actually have the first strike. Nice. Doesn't happen very often, but we'll take it. It's one fight that I really like it on. Okay. Last Thunder. Nice, it's one worm. Gives us a little bit better chance on getting the bombs off early. Bomb, 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 bomb. Thank you. And Hedgehog. Still need 2 seed dupes though, I need to remember that. I almost switched the sword on this. I hate when I miss though, it could go way downhill. It's a little quicker though. Come on, bombs before the birds. Nope. Yeah, we got one. I don't like when they beat up my party before the boss. Nice first strike. Getting first strikes on the centaurs. Was that 2 or 3? Take it. Last centaurs. First strike. Wow. That is that makes it really easy. Alright, see one more time. Now, I do this fight differently than everybody else for the most part. I do 3 thunders, leaving 2 behind for monsters later, and then I switch to arrows. Most people just go straight arrows, hoping for crit luck, but I've done a breakdown list. I just don't feel like it's worth it. Okay. Well, Ben, you are done from day one. Okay, there we go. Because unless you get 3 crits in a row, it's not faster. 2 crits is the same, and then any misses or 1 crit or less is slower. Which in this case, I think I've got 1 crit anyways. 20:07, not bad. Saved 11 seconds. Alright, now we definitely... I need to dupe at least 1 seed before the next boss, otherwise we're screwed. Which I'll just pick a random Naga pack to do it on. Yeah, because, like, even though the first strike loses us some time with the text box, the fact that the Minotaurs could throw a bunch of confuses out, and then we lose an entire fight, have to run, maybe even lose spells when they randomly cast it. But yeah, it saves a lot of animation time. Unless you get super lucky where when you're not on first strike and you still go first, which happens, but I'll take those first strikes any day. It's like 1 second loss for a guaranteed no RNG BS. So anything you can lower the RNG, I will take it. Okay. One of the few times where I can actually drink water because the game moves for you. Switch the bombs. Okay. I usually leave her on manual because if we get a single, it's quicker to arrow, but now we'll leave her on auto regardless. Alright, I left myself 2 thunders for these 2 Naga packs. Which we're going to seed on this one. And we might as well do it again since we're set up. Alright, we're good on Nagas. Or good on seeds for the rest of the round. Even though technically the double Naga would have been a quick kill, it's just like changing my menuing to change it back just because we need 1 more seed later. I feel like it's just a quicker just dump out that double extra seed right then and there. Gonna try to save a bomb. Don't miss. Thank you. Okay. Alright, please don't confuse the hell out of me. fuses. I'm getting tired of those fights. Just nice, easy, smooth ice crab, please. Alright, one more axe if possible. Nope, that's fine. Put a life here. Hate healing Ben on this fight, but I really want him to absorb maybe 1 or 2 more hits or get an axe off at the very least. Okay, we're gonna have to heal. We're gonna lose a little time on this fight. But now we should be good. Nice, you went before him. That's so rare. Wasn't too bad, 11 seconds. Just because we had to do the life heal. Yep. And for some reason, you use an item, then cancel it and run, it gives you 2 items back. 2 of the same item. Alright, there's your refreshers. So that's your 3rd item. Set up for the glitch. Alright, we got 1 extra thunder, so we're gonna burn this one and then seed. I need to remember. Because normally seed right here, which throws me off a lot of the times. Okay, now we seed. And we're good. Gives us 1 extra thunder to work with too, which is nice. Nice. This was a good floor so far. All 1 animation kills. Welcome back, Kane. Alright, all Nagas, please, on this one. And nice. And then give me all mages on the next one. That'd be sick. Nice. Pretty much 2 optimal floors there. Minus 1 fight. So we're gonna get a pretty sweet, quick pyramid, I think. Especially if we get single squid. Okay. Couldn't go the distance. So close. Triple Pog Champ, Triple Pog Champ. Triple Birds, Double Birds Mage. It's also a classic. Don't heal, you healed, alright. Hey! Which NA team? I heard TSM got destroyed. So I'm gonna assume it was Cloud9. Cloud9's usually the one that makes it, sadly. Because generally they're not the stronger of the 2 teams, but they've always done better internationally. Cloud9. See? Yeah, called it. What's up? What's up, Giant? Every year it's the same thing. TSM usually dominates the splits, does really good on MSI, and then gets totally destroyed in Worlds, and C9 always makes it to the quarterfinals. It's like scripted. I mean, it's not scripted, but like, God, it's amazing how many times that happens every year. Just you know. Cloud9 has just a little bit better international strategy. And TSM just knows how to destroy NA teams. Yeah, last year was the last Worlds I watched. I've watched 5 from season 2 to 6 of Worlds. It's just always so disappointing how strong TSM looks until they hit Worlds. And then they just get demolished. We might have to actually heal that. We don't have to do it now because this will be eyeballs and then it'll be crab and then it's PogChamp, so we have to heal it in a sec. SKTT1. Yeah, if you want to vote for the winner every year, you want to win. You gotta root for those underdogs, kid. Underdogs. Alright, now let's heal. And 3 PogChamps. Long Zoo. I don't know that one. Okay. So far this run's looking sweet. Just waiting for it to crash at some point, right? Hey-o. Might actually hit a level 11 at the boss too again. Had a pretty decent mix of mods. Yeah, this year I barely watched any of it, so I have no idea who's where at this point. Come on, bombs. Go first. Thank you. Oh, the red doesn't matter. This run's going excellent. I believe I had one more thunder left. Hopefully I counted that right. Yep. Ooh, bombs please. No! No! Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. There we go. No, we'll have to heal that, but that could have went worse, that's for sure. Okay. And our inventory is set up so that the heal potions was in that room. Once you hit the heal potions, you can clear out your seeds. And then you're ready for the Firebird skip. So that's where the glitch is basically finished setting up. Dodged a stun. Nice crit. Which means we have to heal it because we're going to auto her. Yeah. Alright, 5 more mobs for the boss. Bow. Bow. We're actually ahead on our bomb count too, which is nice. Nice. 3 more mobs, which will get there by the 36. So we'll probably have a low 37, mid 37 ice golem if it goes well. I can't believe she missed. It's so classic. There we go. I passed out and woke up in just in time to watch the last 2 World Games and make... Nice. Alright. And we did hit 11. Yay, we get a little bit of safety HP in the early fight. So stoked on life every time that happens. Alright, 6, 10, and we get a little bit of speed on him too, right? 16. Okay, we're gonna heal her. 20. 24. 30. 34. We're gonna do it. Manual one. Okay, 38. Alright, can heal once he takes one more hit. Alright, 38, so that's 44. He can now heal himself, which he's gonna do. 42. And then 46. 52, 56. We could kill him if he doesn't heal, or we go first twice, which is unlikely, but... Come on, Ben. Make me proud. Nope. Okay, that's fair enough. He's got 100 HP. And he's dead. Yeah, only 7-second loss on that part. Not too bad. Hopefully this run goes the distance, because it's looking really good. Really good. I would have liked mid 37s on that more, but unfortunately, some of the fights weren't set up that well. Boom, bam, boom. Yeah, so in my PB, because we had a floor 1 and we died to Dullahan, I basically have almost 5.5 minutes of time lost sitting on my PB after the 1 hour mark. So that's why I don't mind being 20 seconds back, because if we get a floor 6 and good RNG on Dullahan, we'll be 5 minutes ahead of my PB. And then of course, even if we get trolled a little bit later, we should still PB, but that floor 1 PB has a 4-minute 11-second loss because of that floor. So anything under 3 minutes behind is still ahead, technically, once we floor 6. If we don't floor 6, you know, then we're 20 seconds behind. It is what it is. Nice. Okay. Right, hopefully I don't lose too much time on exit. Last time we lost a minute and a half in my last run earlier tonight. Let's keep it under a minute. Be nice. It'd be nice, I said. I mean, if you can see in the bottom left, my timer says my PB was a 402. My best ever is a 401. So basically, unless we get my best ever, we're always going to be losing a little time on my PB on this one. My PB's first hour was immaculate. Like, was as good as it almost gets. It could have went barely a little bit better in some spots, but it was almost close to perfection. And then the end hour was what killed us. So, killed the sub 2. Okay. So we're always going to be at a time loss, for the most part, unless we have a flawless run on the first hour. Alright, what is that? 6 more fights? Yep. 5 more. Exit spell. Yeah. Completing the battlefield gives you the exit spell. That's why it's called exit. The split. One of the most powerful spells in the game. Oh, trust me, if it's just XP, we would definitely not do it. Alright, one more fight. So, hopefully it's a squid. It's only a 30-second loss. Come on, baby. Yeah! So you'll see it pop up right here. I click so fast, though. It's like, there's exit. Yeah, so again, almost had we had a gold split exit, essentially, on my PB, so gonna be very hard to beat that. I think we had like 1 Sphinx and almost no surprise attacks. Ah, Yield X Zone. The Vanish X Zone. Classic. I want to play Final Fantasy VI again so bad. I want to speedrun it. Never speedrun that game. I want to do glitchless. But I got a couple of games in mind first. I need to get the attack of this DBZ Attack of the Saiyans World Record back, which we held for a day. I need to get the sub 2 in this game, and then I'm going to start working on Breath of Fire 1, because I think that game is sweet. And then we'll probably work on 6 while we're doing 1, maybe alternate. So part of the glitch, so now that our inventory is in the right order, we have an empty spot where the seeds used to be, we buy 0 seeds, and then we use it, underflows the crests in, and then we buy 19 potions, which then changes our inventory configuration and puts the flame crest into our inventory. Yeah, we'll probably do DBZ again. Once my new schedule kicks in, because in November I'm gonna only work 4 days a week, so we'll be doing long form streams, which will be the longer speedrun games or let's plays, on Mondays and Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Wednesdays after D&D. And then after work, graveyard shift, we'll be doing the same stuff like this. Like a couple runs of a shorter 2-hour variety game. But my stream schedule is going to kick up. I know, man. D&D. Shit. We're about to go up against a green dragon or run for their lives. I'm not sure yet. They haven't decided, I think. Alright, don't miss, thank you. And we're out of that. One of the other few parts of the game where the game moves for you. Yeah, the only thing I can really suggest to you guys is you guys should really look up that fight and really make a plan. That's all I gotta say. You go in planless or some goofy plan, it is not gonna work out in your favor. That's for sure. I wanted to retreat from this fight. We're gonna try it. Fuck. Shouldn't have. God, I hate this fight. So stupid. Double mummies, please. Double mummy. Triple mummies. Can't do triple mummies. We can attempt the double mummy ghost, but that's just... Ugh, it sucks. Just because, well, we missed. Ooh, fuck. Basically do it this way. There we go. Whew. That was shady. Fortunately, Tristram is not a very good companion. I don't really, like, I don't mind some type of metagame thing. Thing is like if you watch Critical Role, I don't know if you've noticed, but if you watch Critical Role, on their cell phones, they have the player's handbook, and they look shit up all the time. They have all the books. So it's not, like, a lot of people do it, to some degree. I don't think Grog ever does, because he's just you know, his strategy is always just swing as hard as he can. But, like, a lot of the casters, you'll see them, they'll have, like, their cell phones out and books out. Look, depends on the kind of campaign you're running. I'm just gonna let you guys know that it's not that you need to look up fights, it's that you really should know what you're getting into and what you're capable of doing. Maximize your character. Because, you know, now that, like I said, I've taken the training wheels off, because everyone's, I mean, you guys are like 18 sessions in. I'm gonna be putting a lot more challenges out in front of you guys. So just knowing your options really well would be good. Of course, you're a character giant man. I don't think you have to worry too much, because you're basically attack, action, double attack, action surge, double attack, and then you're pretty much that's it. So you're not too worried. But for the spellcasters in general, like, they need to be on their A game for sure.
I'll be on my like B game, maybe.
Well, hopefully that works out for you.
We'll just see if everyone makes it.
Yeah.
If I don't fucking heal them.
I'm just concerned. I wonder, like, if the fight starts going bad, like, who's gonna be the first one to bone out? To be like, yeah, I don't really know you guys. Later.
Fuck off.
Well, I mean, Kane is not really loyal to the party. He was there to find Waylon, and you guys went off on a supreme tangent. So, I mean, if you guys get lit up by, like, a breath attack, I could see him boning out. Because his loyalties are not really... There's no loyalties there. He's just being instructed to find Waylon. And let's be real, like I explained in one of the sessions, he's really there because we want Wolfie to be able to play. So you know, you have to break the role-play disbelief just a little bit. Otherwise, basically, Wolfie wouldn't have played for, like, a month of sessions. So sometimes you gotta do that in D&D just because it's a game where we all want to play together. So you gotta stretch it a little bit. I don't think we're gonna enter at 52 in the tree, but we can definitely do a 53. Which would stretch it. Well, I mean, like, you know, I've kind of explained it a few times, is like, you know, when you bring a new player to the table, all the players in-game are supposed to accept him as part of the party, right? Technically. Because, in reality, it's someone, a friend is coming to play D&D with you guys. Even though, like, maybe your characters wouldn't make friends with someone that fast, right? So that's the part you kind of have to, like, stretch. It's like, because you don't be like, oh, who's this new person? Well, fuck you, and then you leave. It's like, wow, you really alienated a player at the table. That's not good. You want to have fun. You know, everyone's here to have fun. So that's a one element of D&D, is like, it kind of breaks the fantasy slightly, where it's like, it's a game of having fun. So sometimes you just have to, you know, like, oh yeah, come on, join in, or whatever. Just like, or like a quick explanation's like, sure, why not, you know? Because it's still a game at the end of the day. It's not, we're not LARPing or whatever. Even then, that's a game. But I mean, you know what I mean. Like in a storybook, you could do something different, but we're all there to play a game. Okay, this is not a first strike. Oh, it is a first strike. Cool. Usually it's not first strike when we got a Chimera in it. Accept him. Exactly. See, that's a good quick explanation. Okay. Yeah, we have a minute and a half to get low 53s. We could do it. We could do it, man. Especially if we get a double mummy. Double mummies are the best. Nice. Exactly. Like, that's where it's like, you technically probably wouldn't, but obviously it's Wolfie at the table. So you have to kind of do... So your heart... See, and that's a respectable way to roleplay, is like, you'll be disrespectful in-game, you'll be hard on them in-game, but, like, obviously you have to accept it because it's Wolfie, not or Kane, technically. When you break it down. There's a limit to roleplay, in my opinion. Or you have to have some nice, elaborate workarounds that will make sense of it in the long run. You know, which is a hard thing to pull off at times. Like Lord of the Rings, right? The dwarf and the elf had never traveled together, but they're on the same council, and they were instructed to they joined to protect the ring, so they're together because of the ring, but they would never travel together otherwise. And then, of course, later they become more like friends, but like that's the kind of like way to work around that conflict, where you're like, they would normally hate each other, but there's a ring involved. So, ooh, that's not good. Okay. The ring. Okay. Alright, we gotta move to exit. This is a first strike every time. Guaranteed. Anytime it's a double tree, no matter the configuration after that, it is always a first strike. Which is good to know, because then you need to spam A instead of holding A. Tricks of the trade right there. Those frames, man. Take those frames. This will probably be a double. Yep. I took one more step than needed. Oh no! We lost some frames, guys. We lost some frames. I know. It's ruined. Reset. Oops. Went a little bit too far. Wow, frames are not cheap. It's true. They're costly. I didn't actually look at my time when we entered the tree. I don't know if anyone saw that, but optimal would be like low 52s for me. Pretty sure we're in the 53s though. Which makes sense because we were like 50-something seconds behind. Alright, all double worms. Yes, we want all double worms. Let's get a nice quick floor here. Nice. One more fight after this. Will this be an optimal floor? Find out. Right here. Right now. Oh, it was close though. Yeah, we'll take the chance that Ben might go faster than the worms. It's possible. Technically, you should probably like exit axe, but hey, we beat one of the worms. So that works out. And we save on death animations. I think that was actually a little faster than the other way. Alright, we won't be healing Ben until we get to the ooze packs. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Ben might kill himself right here. Wow. Nice. Okay. Okay, well, Ben's gonna kill himself, but the ooze will be down? Oh, man, this is weird. Because we got crit by that fire, that actually screwed this fight up a lot. Okay, there we go. Now secure. Now we're good. Damn, that fire crit. Actually really low on magic too. I think we only have one more arrow in the tank. So we'll probably have to see it after this. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind Ben dying here because she can just arrow before the worms anyway, as long as she doesn't die right here. As long as they don't crit. There we go. Yeah, using dem seeds. So, I'll throw a quick heal. There we go, and we're good. My goal is always to get out of here sub 1 hour. Should be fine on that. Okay. Ben can go before all the worms. Let's see, that's 1 worm, 2 worms, 3 worms. That's a shame. I always like to take the chance. Try to save a little time. Technically, we could get this on a double spell and 1 death animation for all 3. If it hits. Come on, Ben. Save me at least 1 worm. No? Alright. I don't like to heal right there, but she took a lot of damage. Alright, Ben, you have 1 more chance to save us some frames. No? No? 1 more? Okay. Ben, you slow bastard. But we still get out of here 30 seconds before the 1 hour mark, which is good. I'll take it. she's not reliable on here. So just axe. We'll manually axe that. She likes to arrow all three on this configuration every now and again. I don't trust it. I'll take a little bit of a menu loss to prevent a possible error on the AI. Sweet. Triple Toad I don't trust either. Basically just don't trust these 2 packs with her on auto. She screws up so much on these. It's so easy to just move her over to attack. The only bummer is we have to move her back to arrow afterwards, but if she does a AoE arrow, that fight can get real ugly. If I remember right, the worms are always a double worms. I don't think I've ever seen them not be double worms. Okay, yeah, they can be more than double worms. Never mind. Come on, Ben. Ugh! You're faster than this, Ben. Move. Ugh. That would be 1 worm, right? At the end of the day, we'll take it. Just wouldn't be able to not pick up loot and grind. Oh, fuck. Well, Ben just killed himself. Whoops. Sorry, Ben. Forgot where I put you, my friend. But, that's okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not like that much of a time loss. Especially when if they dissolve you, it's like no time loss anyways. No, I went 1 click too far. We can still fix it on this next transition though. See if we can start Gidger at least no later than 106. Come on, no skellies, please. No skellies. Of course we get a skelly. Nice. Alright. No skellies. Ah, whoops. Dang it. I'm holding down A too long. I think it's because it's starting to get late. Will bombs still kill him? I don't know if bombs will still kill him at this point. I don't think so, sadly. No. But that will. Yeah, holding down A a little bit too long, sadly. And we're getting the bad pat. Okay. I need to shake off my rust here. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Well played. Oh, they're bringing out the big guns right now. Dissolve. Nope. Okay. Well, we only got one more floor before the final floor, so it's not too bad. Alright, Ben. You're level 15, you should be beating them. Technically. Ay, ay, ay. There's no luck on that one. Final seedings to the boss. Might as well get that out of the way. Killed itself. Perfect. That means we'll one round this. That's exactly how we want our ooze fights to go. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get her by 106. We had a few bad fights. Alright, some worms after this. And then, ooh, Skelly boss. And we got the crappy version. God damn. They always throw in the third ooze in there. It's the worst version every time. Yeah, we're gonna start 107. We'd like to finish him on 107. Though with the 1 minute loss coming in here, I expected a 108 Gidra if it went well, so technically we're still on pace for a 108. Which is not amazing, but it's still doable. At least these didn't have Skelly packs with them this time. Yeah, we got some really bad packs, bad combinations. The worm floor was amazing. The ooze floors have been terrible. Just how it goes. I remember putting her to single arrow. Do we have a single... Oh, because of the worm. Or the worms of the oozes, that's right. Wow, nicely played, Skelly. Alright, Ben, you're faster than that. Oh, we hit 16, so we actually got way more mobs than normal. So we actually have a little bit of HP security on the boss this time around. If, you know, thank you. And technically we'll have a little bit of speed, so we might avoid some potential trolling by the Skellies at the first round. We shall see. Alright, well, yeah, oof, man, our time's really bad. That's a perfect fight for him. Alright, Ben, you're faster than Skelly. We know you. Come on, Ben. Yeah! Yeah, on my PB, we died to Dullahan, so there's going to be a minute 15 we can make up there. So, oh, nice. 2 arrows on the boss. Actually forgot to switch to claws. That might make us have to do 9 arrows, technically. Alright, 3. It's normally 8, but I might have screwed that up a little bit. That's 4. Head drops. Okay, we're still good on the head, at least. That's 5. His mouth will open on this one for the 6. I think we're still okay. 7, and Ben should kill it. Actually, we didn't have to heal for this fight, so that was nice. Yeah. Yeah, 58 seconds due to mobs. We definitely didn't lose that time on Gidra. That was a no heal Gidra fight. No life, no heal, no petrify. And still lose 58 seconds to my PB, so... All those oozes, man. We got oozes and the skeletons with the oozes would really kill our time. Otherwise, that would have been almost optimal tree in Gidra. So yeah, we'll be close to PB pace after Dullahan if that goes well. And then, like I said, we got a floor 1 PB, so we can gain 4 minutes on floor 6. Oh, we'll exit after we get the meteor. Yeah. And we can't do it immediately, sadly, but it's better than going here when all the mobs are up. It probably will floor too. That's how this game goes, but any floor than 6 at this point, we can't PB. Because our PB was really good on that floor 1. Minus Dullahan and the floor itself. Everything else was really smooth. I don't know, we don't finish too many runs because I reset a lot. I might just finish this one out no matter what happens, just to put another end on the belt. Alright, and we're 16 entering the next place, so we don't need a claw at all for med packs. And technically you get 4 spells instead of 3, though. Doesn't matter, there's 5 mobs, so we always have to seed anyways. For those who actually care. I always dump the same information every time I do a run. I'm sure some people are sick of it. But I figure if there's ever new faces and they're interested, just always doing the info dump. And it's just a good way to, like, build that repetitive memory, just hammer it super hard, right? At 250. Alright, meteors and arrows all the way through. Ben technically can go faster than these guys, but it's pretty rare. Yeah, we beat one of them. Not too bad. Skeletons we will usually beat at 16 more often than not, but the other ones are pretty rare, from my experience. Alright, this will be our 3rd meteor. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna save that heal and seed for after this, because this is Skellies, and Kaylee, worst case scenario, can actually kill the Skellies by herself fairly easily. Alright, Ben, show us your speed. Show us your speed. Take it. Okay, now we have the seeds, so we might as well heal. Alright. Final pack. Yeah, I don't think I ever beat these guys on speed. Pretty sure they're really fast. Okay. Alright. This is always the hardest part of this fight, in my opinion, is getting past this first part, because unless they cast, like, they can cast some weird stuff on Ben that really hurts, like a crit drain. And that actually heals her, so perfect. Then we'll set her up for autos for the rest of the fight. We need her to do, like, 2 axes. No! Thank you. Woo! We cannot take a Doom Dance on Kaylee. That is the end of the fight. Floor 12. They should add a floor 12 just for that game. Alright, we're gonna manually heal, because technically she is 4 hit points from healing herself, which is kind of weird, but it's true. Okay. Oh, his head went down, which is usually my visual cue to seed. But for some reason I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Alright, 3 more meteors and he's dead. Okay. 2 more meteors. One more meteor. So as I said, we died last time on this guy, so if that hit, that would have been the only acceptable time a Doomdan's can hit. So yeah, see, this is why a lot of times I don't mind. We're behind on our PB because we had a bad one there, so we're basically right on top of our PB again. Floor 6 time, make or break the run. It's always make or break the run, sadly. I like it. You're gonna math this game? Math it out?
Would you like to know more?
Hey, thanks for the follow, Slop Dop. Slop Dope, Slop Dop. However way you want to go with it. Alright. Hey, it's all good, man. Should learn what triggers the floor. People have tried. It's tied to the frame count and a unique chip ID, which is unique to most cartridges. So I'm sure there's like a set amount, and they probably cycled through. So it's basically not possible because you're never gonna enter that floor at the same frame like ever, sadly. And it's triggered because if you pull up the memory address, it's triggered as soon as you talk to him, which floor he goes to. So sadly, without tasks, as far as people know, it's impossible to manipulate. But you never know, maybe someone will figure something out one day. But it's looking no good. What's up, baby? Alright, love you.
4 hours for my 12-hour shift.
Yeah, get your 4 hours of sleep. You better pound like 3 rock stars during the day, you know what
No,
I'm
I just like suffering.
saying? Yeah, wow. It's a rough life. What? Did I, like, screw something up here? When did I... Oh, because I bombed. Fuck. My brain. My brain! Kane says bye. I'm going to bed, though I'm out of beer. Good night, all. Good night, Kane. Nice miss, but that doesn't matter. So we still can kill 2. It just, we lose an animation, sadly. So at this point, X10 power if you're currently here, you actually want to burn all your heal potions for the final glitch. So it's one of the reasons why we leave her on auto, to just burn that out. You have technically 3 heal potions because you want your last slot open, because that's how we glitch in the Thunder Rock and everything. So this is the best spot to burn it all out. Yeah, because the other one's for the skip, and then this is for the Thunder Rock skip. Because you'll basically put cure potions in your final slot. You'll buy 0 of them. You have to use them after you pick up Reuben, though. Otherwise, you'll permanently lock the game. Yeah. That's where you soft lock. It's when you burn out your heal potions, then you buy 0 potions, and then if you use it before you get Reuben, you can never get Thunder Rock. Sadly. Doom, don't hit. I don't want to heal her. But yeah, once you get Reuben, then you just pop that 0, puts 4 items in your inventory, and then you're good. Okay. On our way to floor 5. Yeah, she should be at a... Yeah, see now she's using her heal spell, so... She's good. Alright. This next section is going to be the hardest. The Sphinx section after this fight. Nice, both immune to muffle. Get out of here. Level 18. It's not too bad. Still never really go before the Sphinxes, but we always hope. Yep. It's a pretty straightforward fight unless we miss. Nope. Good. Alright, that was a relatively clean one. We'll keep going. Normally I wouldn't heal this much, but considering how much these guys like to throw fires out, it's good to throw a heal. That hurts. Yeah, see, Ben would have died right there if we didn't heal. Okay. Nice, we went before the Sphinxes, the rare opportunities. Makes this fight really quick. That was nice. Don't see that very often. Nice. 2 attacks that don't do much damage. Good night, babe.
Fun. For your run.
Well, we're a few fights away from, you know, the big question mark. I'll just yell and be like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, we're gonna find out in about 4 minutes, so. Good night. Dude, it's goodnight Twitch. Specific. Very specific. Yeah, we won't have to heal after that, most likely. Yeah, we don't need to heal. Keep going. We're getting pretty low on spells. Probably should have seated right there when I noticed it. That's okay. Nice. We went before the mobs. Excellent. Doesn't matter on the miss. This top 4-7's been fairly okay. I mean, it's better to get double packs every time, but in the triple packs we haven't had to recover too badly. That's not too bad. Oh no! Thank you. This would actually be a pretty insane floor 6 right now. Oh! I'm gonna stab that guy. That does not do us any good. Swing. Yeah, because if we actually had a floor 6 right here, we could actually get a really good sub 2. Everything's lining up for the sub 2. 3 packs left to go. Sure, whatever. Alright, one more pack. Let me find out. Did we get the good one? Did we get the good one? Nope. Alright, so how much time do we lose? That is the question. Oh, that's so sad. It's sad every time. We could actually technically, I think, PB on a floor 1 still. If we go really fast. This game's so cruel, man. Every good run I've ever gotten is just it never connects. It's just, I know, right, Alex? Just every time. Ah. Shields on the Quake. Thank you. I think that should technically hit both, but when you block, she takes all Quake. But you think, like, you'd still Quake. Unless you jump on her shoulders, right? It's not... Maybe that's what's happening. She just absorbs the Quake for us. Oh, you blinding bastard. Gonna have to heal that. Oh, okay, floor 4. That's a 9-minute time loss. So that's a kill. That is a kill. I did say we'd finish this one out just to finish a run out, but... depends if I want to do one more run tonight or not. I don't know. Should we do another run? If so, we should reset now. If not, we can finish it out. Oh, I needed to actually arrow the center because I flared. Oh well. We could just arrow him after this. Oh, except she's gonna be kind of canceled out. She'll arrow herself. Excellent. Yeah, I thought I was at 0. This would have been such a sweet run. One of these times, game. One of these times. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the tragedy, is just so many good runs. It's always my runs that I'm like failing horrible, then it throws me a floor 6. And we still don't even PB. Or it's like, we'll PB by a few seconds, but... I mean, the good news is, we have the ability to sub-tune. We have the ability to get within a few minutes of Almagus's time. It's just, the game just has to give us a floor 6 on one of these type of runs. And then the last 25 minutes of the run just needs to continue that smoothness. But technically after Pazuzu's Tower, I think it's like, might even be less than 20 minutes. Let's see, Almagus did Pazuzu at 1:30, and it was 23 minutes after Pazuzu's death. There's not a whole lot left in the game after that floor 6 to go wrong, though it can go horribly wrong because it's Mystic Quest, but most of it is straightforward. I mean, there's really just Zoo after that. A little bit of Dark King trolling, but that's only a 40-second loss per death, so usually one death is like your max on that one anyways. Twin Head, I've had some hard Twin Heads where I've died like 4 times to him, but I think that's pretty rare. Okay, thought we had one more flare. Life? Does that work on them? Huh, I did not know that. It's hilarious. Never actually tried it. I mean, like, something would have to happen in Doom Castle for this to PB, I think, because Pazuzu takes a while to kill. Unless he, like, arrows every single time. If you just arrow, yeah, sure. But that's not gonna happen. Arrowed the wrong person, and a nice opening crit. Well played. Normally you can take an arrow, but not a crit arrow. Well played, Pazuzu. Nice, we absorbed it. Took it to the face. That's good. Alright, he's gonna Psych Shield. We didn't get him below half, though. I think we needed one more flare that we missed when we died. Woo! Getting sketchy. Alright, the time loss begins hard. Nice. That actually worked out. So a few times when we're okay with him going first. The life is set up perfectly. Let's do that, and let's do that. Alright, just gonna Psych Shield. Should have him maybe on the ground. We've actually done a lot of damage. Okay, no, he's just close to dying, though. That's fine. Nice crit, buddy. Didn't matter. I was dead. Let's throw an axe in. Okay. Close. It'll be close. Okay, yeah, he's dead. He can't stop us from killing him now. So even if we don't kill him this round, he's gonna Psych Shield, which puts him at the puts it slower than us, so guaranteed kill right there. A minute and a half behind. God, can we make up 2 minutes in Doom Castle? I don't know. It's like... It's amazing how fast our other floors are, because that's... Floor 4 is like a... I wanted to... Well, I know floor 5 is a 7-minute loss. Floor 1's a 4-minute loss. But, technically, since it's a floor 1 PB, it's really only like a... I mean, how much did we lose? A minute 15 compared to our floor 1? So, that's almost only 6 minutes? Wow, that cut through really fast, because that fight was amazing. We didn't have to, like, deal with that much. Alright, so final part of the glitch. We're going to pick up our 0 potions and put it in that slot where the heals used to be, that we cleared out. But you do not use it. This is the part where you can soft lock. If you used it right now, you'd be screwed. So we'll go up. Talk to her. Ruben shows up. Ruben replaces Kaylee. Yep. Thank you, sir. Yep, there's a tunnel with a rock made of thunder. Alright, final item glitch. There's the rock. Okay. Bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now we talk to Kaylee, get the captain's hat. And then we go to the boat. The boat doesn't really change a whole lot. It's not really anything to that one. Man, even if we PB'd, man, it would just be like a really low PB. Unless some crazy insanity Doom Castle, like everything just lies down, we don't get petrified, we don't, like, we go first in a lot of fights. Like, it's potentially possible to still PB, but otherwise we're just going to be right around the corner. Okay. This is a good version of this fight. except we didn't want Ben to go to sleep, but whatever. Just life everything down. Double fight, please. 2 minions. Thank you. We need that one more time on the next pack. Smooth transition. For a while, I always thought you had to have claw equipped to climb this. You don't. It's one of the few things you can actually do the little climb thing without having claw out. Ooh, we got the ugly version. Let's reset it. There we go. Totally worth the reset time-wise. Yeah, because you only need it for, like, the rock climbing, technically, but for a long time I always thought you needed it for the pole climb. Because it does, like, the climb animation, but you don't actually need it equipped. I just noticed that one time when I was watching someone do a speedrun of the game. It's like, oh, I've always wasted my time switching. Okay. We're gonna flare seed? I think we have the flare seed. Oh no, we didn't use one on the first fight, so we didn't have to do that. Whatever. Second loss there, not a biggie. Boom, boom. Interesting. I don't know if Ben can kill a ninja? Normally this is not a ninja in this pack. I think I've only seen this pack formation once. Yeah, technically you can't do it. Huh, interesting. Usually it's 3 demons. Man, the many times I played this, still the game throws in a curveball occasionally that I didn't know was possible. Oh, Ruben, you were still wounded from that fall. So sad, buddy. Okay. Alright, we need to go to the inn, and then we hit Doom Castle. I actually remember, I think we lost 40 seconds on Skullrus Rex on my PB for this one, so we could be technically like half a minute within my PB on this run, with an even worse floor than optimal. God, we're like, somehow we're just keeping up PB pace with worse floors over and over and over. Sickens me. Oops. Alright, we're out. We're out. Actually, I want to switch to Claw. Because until we're 21, we need Claw to kill ninjas with Flare. Double ninja. I think it's 21, yeah. Ah, but we shouldn't need to because now we have white, so actually we'll switch back to sword. One of my favorite songs, the Doom Castle. There we go. Oops, that was weird. Oof, that was some sloppy menuing. Yeah, we did have a weird thing on my PB where I lost time. I remember that too. But I want to say everything else went fairly smooth, so I don't know where this extra time save is going to come in. We'll see. Nice. That actually helps, because we'll actually get the kill right here. Thank you. Thank you for your suicide contribution. Alright, we're going to switch to Thunder, so that way we don't mess around with any extra death animations than needed. Oh, I meant to Thunder everything, but we'll do it next time. Sets us up for the perfect triple kill. Probably seed my flares right after this. We will have to switch to white on this one because there's a genie. Genies are really strong against flare because they're from Flamberg. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, one more monster. Whoops. Tell the boss. Boss is pretty straightforward. He doesn't have the boss flag on, so healing is super easy. That's why Skull Resurrects, you can life them, and Stone Golem you can exit them, because they forgot to put a boss tag on those. Please don't crit. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Oh, but we still get the life! I mean, the exit. That's hilarious. Oh, don't do dance, though. Fuck! Please go first. Thank you. Okay, that had time loss written all over it. Luckily, we broke you. But that seriously had time loss written all over it. Oops. Okay. Alright, 3 bosses to go. Nice, the first strike. Yeah, minus 1.1. No, I mean, it would have been a time loss. What's up, Super? It was looking like an epic time loss, but we squeezed it. Yeah, this run, so Super, we got a floor 4 on this one, which was the second worst floor, and we're still a minute within PB. Like, disgusting runs, man. second worst floor and only a minute behind PB pace. I'm telling you, one of these days, you get that floor 6, we're gonna like blow out this PB so hard. I know, it does know how to troll. It's such bullshit. Yeah, we lost 5 minutes because of the floor, compared to our floor 1. So, I mean, compared to our floor 6. It was like 5.5 minutes slower. It's crazy. It's crazy, like, how good our runs have been lately. I mean, the runs that make it. I reset a lot, let's be real. There's a lot of resetting between these runs. It's fine, and then Ben should be able to beat the Medusas. They're slow as hell. Alright, Twin Head, lie it down, brother. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I can count these from now on. Oh, that's a death. Wow. 3. We're gonna have to have her heal herself. Actually, she'll heal both of us. That works out. So that's 4. That's fine. That's 5. 6. Is it another 8? Is this another 8 boss? Probably. He should be. If he's not dead right here, he'll definitely die to the attack after this. So he's like basically 9. Probably be 8 if we got one more arrow, or one more white over arrow, but no biggie. Gold split! Shit! God, this game's trolly as hell. Oh, Jesus. Still have some gold splits left in us. It's so silly. This is where it can get real RNG. The last of the RNG heavy part of the run. Just make it easy, folks. Just make it nice and easy. No petrifies. No petrifies. Just clean, bend. Make it quick. That is good. You don't even have to heal that. Yay! Make it. Dude, that'd be fucked up. Don't even say that, bro. I know what you're doing. Don't even say that. No, it'd be a power outage. That would be. So, like, you guys wouldn't even know it happened. Stream just cuts. And then next time you, like, yeah, the power went out. Just put this game on a battery back. My computer back on a battery backup. I used to have one back in the day. I really should get one again. Because at least the local recording would survive. And it's just good for your computer in general, because power on houses are pretty shit. Let's see, that's that. Alright, so you want to fire the dogs. When it's a single dog like that, you want to fire it. So that way you don't have any trolling possibilities for petrifies. Makes these fights are the easiest ones to get through. We want lots of those. Double dogs, we kind of just have to accept it for what it is. I mean, we could fire one dog and then still flare and kill. Ooh. But But considering Ben could go first, it's kind of... Well, that's probably still optimal. Just to fire. Get the RNG down a little bit. Alright, we got one more flare in the tank. Sadly, with the double Chimera, we have... Ooh, there we go. That went quick, though. That was really nice. I mean, if it's gonna do that, make it nice and smooth and quick. It's like a couple second loss, no big deal, right? If I remember right, our Pazuzu was disgustingly fast. I mean, if you look at that time, we need to have him dead in like 2.5 minutes, and that means we just break even. Oh, that's so sad. Easy as that. Let's get the flare before the Thanatoses, right? You're faster than them, Ben. They are from Pazuzu's tower! Do it! We should probably heal. Come on, single Chimeras. Motherfucker. So we have to endure the double petrified Doom Dance mob packs here. Yep, and that's it. Miss, 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 miss. Woo! Hoo-hoo! Dodging bullets. That is the worst combination of pack you can get. Because there's 2 petrifies and a Doom Dance sitting on top, and we can't block. They can't miss with petrify. You can only be immune to it. It's an auto hit. Doom Dances you can dodge. Come on, single Chimera, right? Yeah, that's a little better. A little less BS wrapped in this, right? Cool, she should be able to go first. I guess that's okay, as long as she goes first. Thank you. Oh man, we have a minute to do 1 pack of Pazuzu. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen. This game! Ah! If this was a floor 1, we would have saved that minute. I mean, there's... Man, this game hurts my soul. It's always just... I can't believe this is going to be a 201 floor 4. Second worst floor in the game. God, in the tournament, the fastest run was a 201. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's do this. Nice, the opening Psych Shield, I love it, it's perfect. She's immune to it, that was about optimal there. Oh yeah, Psych Shielded up, buddy. We need an infinite amount of Psych Shields, and we're still not gonna get it. Miss, 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 miss! Ooh, boom! Just big ol' hit in her face. Nice. Love it. Yep. I mean, there's no time. There's only one guy after this, but... And he's below half-life already. Wrecked her face. Alright, she's gonna heal. Get her seed. Should we just go crazy because, you know, it doesn't matter? We're gonna do some wild tactics here. We're not even gonna heal. We're just gonna go straight through. Oh yeah, second worst floor, man. It's just almost PB'd. It's crazy. Alright, he should die after this. Right here. His death. Blah! Yep. Oh, we only lost 11 seconds. Yeah, I mean, and basically it was just the one death. That, like I said, we had such a good Doom Castle, it's really hard to beat our Doom Castle time. It's really going to come down to that stupid floor. But the sad part is if that was a floor 1, we would have saved a minute and 15. This would be PB pay. This would have been a PB. But it probably still wouldn't have been sub 2. It would have been like a 211 or something like that. As sick as that would be. Unless Doom King just like kills us 15 times, you know? It was looking pretty good, man. I don't think we died to... we had an animation issue. He did a double transform, so we could gain a few seconds there, but still, that's not... ain't gonna win us any trophies. She's immune to that. Alright, well, pretty straightforward Doom run. Oh, and he cures himself, so we gotta watch the double animation. Okay, fine. Fine. We didn't even save those extra seconds. Look at that green. It's disappearing in the bottom right corner. To basically breaking even. That could have been... You know, I'm actually going to keep this run. I'm going to put it on my YouTube page as like the highlight. This will be a floor 4, because this is definitely my fastest floor 4 I've ever had in my life. And the fact that we were only 56 seconds off my floor 1, that was a really good one. Lonely gold in a sea of red. Yeah. Look at that, the entire run was red. Just, with the gold split on Twin Head. It was always just a little bit behind, but again, that floor 6, we would have, if everything went the same in Doom Castle, that floor 6 would have gained us 5 minutes. So this could have been a 1:56:32 on a floor 6. Which is like, it's either right behind DDR Noob or right in front of DDR Noob. Like, it'd basically be second or third fastest in the world. But we just can't get it. Ugh! Ugh! I feel like I say that every night. It's like, oh, if we just got on that floor, we would basically be second place in the world, or third. It's like, constantly, every night we run this game. It's just, oh, right there. Right there. Oh, thanks for the follow, FS God. I know, just It's more like Mystic Quest is like some kind of STD. Give you the itch. I'm actually still pretty awake. When do I go to work tomorrow? I think I'm at 5 to 11, 5 to midnight. Let's see. Yeah, 5 to 11:30, which is basically 5 to midnight. So I don't have to go to work for another 12 hours. Woo! Thanks for the bits, Slopped Up. Much appreciated. Jeez, I might actually do another run, man. I'm excited. Just torture ourselves a little more. You're home for a full week? Nice. Doing some vacation. Yeah, I leave for TwitchCon. I leave for California on the 18th. And I'll be back on the 24th. So I only have 2 more days after tonight to stream. And I probably won't stream on the 17th because I'll be packing. Because I leave really early Wednesday morning on the 18th. So I'll probably only be streaming tomorrow night. And then I'll be off for a week. So yeah, let's do another run. Why not? Why not?